A lot of people wanted me to come back and revisit this 48 slot glitch that you can do for your ships. Now, what I've decided to do is completely not edit out a single bit of this video. You will see this video completely raw as I have recorded it. I'll speak you through with what I'm doing over post right now, but that is the only thing that has been done to this footage you are about to see. So as you can see right now, I'm in my freighter and we are about to get started. Now, the very first thing you need to be on is your freighter, and that freighter needs to be placed as close as you can and outside of an outlaw station. Now, I always recommend this whenever we start any glitches, to jump in and out of your ship to make a save point. Or what you can do, and especially with a glitch like this, you want to go ahead and make a manual save before you do a damn thing. That way then, if anything at all is to go wrong with your ship or your game save or anything like that, you have a nice clean manual backed up save to go back to. Now, we're going to need 3 ships for this to work, so it's a slightly bit different than the one that Robin having trouble with. Now, the first ship is the one ship that you want to go ahead and apply all of the 48 slots on. The second ship needs to be a living ship. It can be any class, it just needs to be a living ship. And thirdly, you need to have a hauler. Again, it just needs to be a B class, C class, A class, it doesn't matter. But those are the 3 ships you need. The first one, again, is the one that you want to have all of the slots unlocked. Apart from this new method, just completely being honest here, the last one only gives you the 42 slots rather than the 48. So essentially, you're going to be getting 48, 48, 42. Now, this is because of a new method that this is going to be attempted on. So with the last method, a lot of people had a lot of problem getting the full 48 slots unlocked, and you pretty much only got to about halfway. This seemed to affect a lot of people, and only some people were able to actually do it. Where this method should work for everybody. I've had people testing this out on Xbox, I've had people testing it out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and I've also had PC testers as well with this method in their hands, and it all confirms working, so I'm happy enough to show you today. So essentially, we're gonna start this glitch off just like the last time. We need to land our ship on one of the 2 slots that enable us to glitch in the outlaw station. The next thing we're going to do is buy a random ship. It doesn't matter what ship it is, but you need to buy it, and it has to be from an NPC that lands. Once you do that, you're going to sell the ship immediately, and then jump back into your own ship. And you need to do this quick before the other ship disappears. Now, what you'll see is you'll jump in and out of your ship that you put there originally, and it will have a clone on it, a new skin on it, if you will. That skin is from the adjacent ship that has just spruced up. Now, that ship is from your own collection. Don't worry about it at this stage. Now, all we need to do is keep with your original ship. Don't worry about anything else just yet. And now you need to upgrade everything that you possibly can do in it. If it's still a C class, an A class, get it up to an S class and apply augmentations. Once you've completely done so, as you can see here, I'm just double checking everything. And I'm going to go over to upgrade starship again. I'm just making sure at this stage that everything's been upgraded. I can't go up another class. It's at an S class. Fantastic. Now, we're going to go to the ship that has just randomly appeared. Jump in that ship, fly off into space, and then we are going to land in our freighter. So we're going from the outlaw station now to our freighter in that ship that appeared when we sold the NPC ship that we bought. I hope everyone's following with me so far, and if you aren't, don't worry about it. What you can do is click on the Discord link in the video description down below, and somebody will be able to help you out. So all we've done now is land back in our freighter, and now we're going to fly over and get our living ship. Now, this living ship, if we just have a quick look inside of it, is just a normal living ship with normal living ship components. There's nothing else been done to it. It's a C class. We're going to now make our way over in the living ship into the outlaw station. Again, at this stage, it doesn't matter where we land now with this living ship, as the glitch is already being prepared and done on the other ship. I hope that makes sense. Now, we're going to land, we're going to jump out, and we need to do something very quickly. We need to now go over to the starship outfitting, and we need to upgrade the ship as much as possible. So in my case, this is a C-class living ship. We need to go to upgrade starship and get that baby up to a full S-class. So I'm going at the B now, and then we just need to go back in and redo it all the way up until the S-class. Now guys, let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you want more in-depth tutorials like this rather than what I normally do and put out very edited videos. If this is giving you a better step-by-step guide and you're able to follow a bit more easy along at home and you prefer this kind of thing, let me know in the comment section down below, and also leave a like on the video. If I get over 200 likes on this video, then I'll go ahead and do another longer unedited video again for another glitch later down the line. So as you can see right now, I've gone ahead and I've upgraded all the way up to an S-class on the living ship. I've jumped in and out now of the ship that I wanted to apply all these augmentations. That's the very first ship. So we'll just call this ship right now ship number 1, so nobody else gets confused. So I'm in ship number 1 right now, and all I'm doing is applying storage augmentations. When you start this, make sure that you have hundreds of storage augmentations. You are going to need a lot of them, and all we're doing is applying augmentations. Now there is times in this video where you are applying storage augmentations and it will only then allow you to do it one at a time. It is a total pain in the neck. The best way to get around this when you're applying augmentations is by starting with the cargo first and then work up to technology and so on. Sometimes it will give you a bit of a snag and you can only do one at a time. If that's the case, cycle through technology and general and then go back to cargo, and that then should allow you. Now, as you can see there, I've gone ahead and I've fully upgraded to where the ship will let me. That's fine. What we need to do now is jump back over to our living ship, and we need to now apply a second glitch. So it's a glitch within a glitch, if you will. Now, with the living ship, you're able to actually push past a certain limit. Now, we've got to upgrade starship, and then get all this dial and go to apply augmentation. Now remember, we can't apply augmentation in a living ship. However, you can see how it's highlighted there in blue. Once we have the highlight for both cargo and technology, we then jump into ship number 1, so that's our main primary ship. Jump into that, jump out of it, go and visit starship outfitting again. We're going to update the ship and apply the augmentation. And as you can see right there, we're able to apply more augmentation. So now this is where we just rinse and repeat. What we're going to do is jump into the living ship, go over now to starship outfitting, and make sure that it's still giving us the blue lights for the next line down. So it's just a case of upgrade starship and then going into apply augmentation itself. Now remember, we can't apply it in a living ship, but we can get it to skip and glitch itself for the ship number 1. So that's what we've done. We jump into ship number 1, we go back over to starship outfitting itself, and then we go to upgrade starship. Once you've done that, go to apply augmentation, and now we can do the next line. So we're going to be able to do this pretty much now one more time, and then that's where the next step of this will all come in. So very finally, jump in and out of your living ship. We're then going to run right back over to starship outfit. Now remember, if you can, when you bring your alien ship, or so your living ship in, try and land as close as you can to the starship outfitting, because it's a pain in the neck to run up and down like that. It just makes it a lot quicker the closer you park. Anyway, I digress. we're now just going to get that blue line back, but this time it'll only be in technology. The cargo will not be there. So don't worry about it. We're going to jump in and out of our first ship. And again, we're going to go to exosuit, and we're just going to double check and see how our storage augmentations are whilst we was in the first ship. So what we're going to do now is, again, jump out. We're going to go to Starship Outfitting. We've got the very first ship selected. Apply augmentation. And then we're going to apply for that final line there. So right now, we still need to get the rest of our storage slots unlocked. So in the first ship right now, what you need to do is fly off into space and go and take it to the freighter itself. Now, as you can see in technology and cargo, it's still going to all be like that, so don't worry about it right now. All you need to do is land it, and that's it. Once you've landed it, you're now going to go ahead and get your hauler. The hauler that we're going to pick is over here, so we're just going to make our way over, jump into it, fly off into space, and then land itself in the actual in the actual outlaw station. So here we go. We're going through the doors, and we're just going to land in the outlaw station. That's it. Now again, at this stage, it doesn't matter where you land. You can land anywhere. The glitch will still apply, so don't worry about that. So here we go. We're just landing. Fantastic. Boom. Okay, so you can see our technology cargo, and you know we're B class, I believe, at the minute. So that's okay. We can just go over to Starship Outfitting, and now we need to upgrade this particular ship. So we're gonna go to upgrade Starship. We're then gonna apply all the augmentations again. We're gonna fully unlock it. So we just need to get it from a B class to an S class. Not a problem. We can totally do that. Go to upgrade Starship, and again it's just about rinse and repeat this particular stage again. So it's a little bit tedious, guys. There is a bit more setup that you need to do with this particular method, but it's the most guaranteed way that I can give you. So then, as you can see right now, it's not going to give you any problems like the other method that I showed like earlier in the week with that video. I hope that makes sense. So here we go. We're going to now just start applied augmentations. We've got it up to an S class, and we're just going to go start with cargo first and apply those augmentations as much as we physically can. So everything's getting unlocked. Fantastic. We're going to go back into it, upgrade Starship, and now we're looking for something. So here we go. Apply augmentation. So max storage reached. Fantastic. That's what we're looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. So as the segment storage reached right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the living ship. However, I'm not moving right now. You can see everything's still on in the background. My wife has currently come through the door in our house, and I'm trying to get our children in, so I have to be away from the keyboard. But again, I'm not editing anything out. I'm not editing this out. I'm just literally away from keyboard here just for a quick moment. But I will be back very, very shortly. So whilst I do have your attention, just whilst we are at this particular spot, let me know where in the world you are watching from today. I want to know where my viewers are coming from. So I'm from Glasgow. I'm from Scotland. That's where I live. I used to live in Manchester. I was born and raised in Manchester. I used to live in London. I've lived in Spain. So yeah, let me know in the world where you've come from, where you're living now, what's the weather like. Oh, there we go, I'm back. So, as you can see right now, we are going to go now to our living ship. So the living ship, we're going to go to that, and we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go into the living ship, jump out of the living ship, and then we're going to go over to Starship Outfitting. Now, just like we did with the first ship, we want to get and see those blue highlights come back. That's what we're aiming for. So go to Apply Augmentation, go to Technology, and as you can see in Technology now, we have a new line. So we've got cargo up to its full amount that we can get it to, which is the 46, but now we need to get to the technology part to 48. So this is where we do this now. So we're going to jump into our hauler, jump out of it, go over to Starship Outfitting, and then we're going to go ahead, upgrade Starship, and then we're going to go to apply augmentation. Apply the augmentation. Now you're going to have to do this line per line. That's the only trouble with doing this, which is why I say, if you can, try and land as close to the freaking spaceship outfitting as you physically can, because all this running, even though you're only doing it a few times, but when you do it more than a few times, it gets incredibly tedious. So you want to make sure that you're landing as close as possible. So again, going into the living ship, going over to Starship Outfitting, getting that line lit up like a Christmas tree, jump out of the hauler. Once you do that, go back over to Starship Outfitting. So it is a lot of backwards and forwards, but do bear with it and trust in the process. Here we go. Upgrade the Starship now. Once you upgrade the Starship, you'll be able to apply the augmentation. Apply the augmentation, you'll get the new line. Fantastic. Now you're going to be able to do this now 2 more times. You're going to be able to do this now 2 more times. So here we go. Jump out the living ship, go over now to Starship Outfitting, and again we need to get that blue line. I know I keep repeating myself, guys, but I just want to make sure that we're all being very, very clear on what you need to do, and this is all a journey that we're all going through together right now, so stay with it, guys. We're nearly done. Stick with the process. Once we get the blue light again, jump into your hauler, then jump out, go back over to Starship Outfitting. Once you're in Starship Outfitting, upgrade Starship. Once you go to upgrade Starship, apply the augmentation. Get the next line going. Fantastic. Now, we've got one more line to do. Here we go, peeps. This is it. The final line. And then from here, we need to apply it then to any ship that you want. So in my case, that'll be ship number 1. That's where we apply that 48, 48, and 46 unlock. So, living ship, get the blue line going up. So it's, well, the blue box. So upgrade Starship. Make sure we go past that. Apply the augmentation. Go to technology. You'll see it pop up there on the right hand side. Fantastic. Now we need to go back to our hauler. So as you can see there, we're just waiting for that blue line to go in. So we need to go back to our hauler, jump out of it, go to our Starship Outfitting, and this is now where we apply the final line on the hauler itself. Fantastic. Apply the augmentation. Apply. I will do this now a total of 6 times, and then that is us. We are ready to rock and roll. So right now, guys, what we need to do is we need to get our ships and put them back on the freighter, and then we need to take them back out. I'll show you what I mean in just a second, but if you can just confirm for me, as I'm confirming right now, that all and both of these 2 ships anyway have the 48, 48 and 46 unlocks. Everything seems to be good and working. Now, we're not making any ship into a god tier today at the minute. We are just solely concentrating on the unlock side of it. So we've jumped into our physical hauler here, and we're just going to go and land it back over on the freighter. When we land back over on the freighter, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and get our ship that we want then to put in that 48, 48, 46 slots. So all we need to do is find that ship. Fantastic. So here it is. We're going to jump in the ship, fly off into space, and then go inside of the outlaw station and land. And again, at this stage now, it really doesn't matter where you land at this point now. The glitch has already happened. All we need to do is apply what we've done. So we can go ahead and land anywhere. Now, this ship doesn't have that facility yet of the 48, 48, 46. So we're going to go ahead and land, and then we're going to jump out. So every time you jump out, it is making a save point, which is why we need to take ships back to the freighter and come back. So now is finally we need to take our living ship back to the freighter. So as you can see, the glitch there makes it out to be these slots are only unlocked to a certain point. So don't worry about it. Get into your freighter, get into your living ship and take it back to your freighter. That's going to create another kind of small glitch within itself once you do, because you've only got the 2 ships that are technically glitched out to all high heaven on your freighter, and now you've got your normal ship still back on the space station, on the outlaw station, should I say. So all we need to do now is very finally, and this is the final step, we need to basically get into now our hauler that we've left here, fly back over to the outlaw station. As we're flying into the outlaw station, just land, and that's it. We're going to then jump into our ship number 1, our primary ship. So as you can see, all the technology and everything's still unlocked on it. That's what we're looking for. That's the glitched out part of it all. Fantastic. So we're going to land here, jump out, and then we're going to jump into our ship finally with what we want, and hopefully now everything will be unlocked. Fantastic. Okay, so to make all this stick, jump out, make a save point. That's very important. Now we need to fly off into space, and you've got 2 options here. In order to save and permanently save the progress, you can either call in the anomaly or you can fly to a different system. It's completely up to you. Now, I thought I had some warp drive stuff still left, and I was going to just fly to another system to save. However, it turns out I didn't, and there's a black hole nearby, so it gave me this animation as well. So again, all in the spirit of not editing out a damn thing, you're gonna have to watch this. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite getting the hint that I couldn't warp anywhere, but never mind. Come back. Go and basically just call in the anomaly. That's probably the easiest thing for most people. Call in the anomaly. Now, if you do have to call in the anomaly in the same system, there is one last step that you need to do. And I'm also looking to see why I don't have any warp drives. I just couldn't quite grasp the concept of I don't have any warp cells. Anyway, the thing that you need to do is when you land, you need to install a piece of technology. It can be any technology. So jump out of your ship and install a piece of technology. It doesn't have to be fully installed. It just needs to be physically inserted into this, into a section. It can be in any part. Just install some technology. Jump in and out of your ship and then reload your autosave. Once you've done that now, what happens is the game takes a snapshot, which is why you install that technology as well. And that snapshot will save all of the storage slots. I hope that makes sense. And here we go. Boom. You now have general technology and cargo all fully unlocked. And as you can see, I'm a very happy geek. Fantastic. So, a bit of a long one, guys. I know. But I wanted to make this because there was so much confusion over the last 48 slot video that I wanted to do this as a step-by-step guide. Nothing edited, nothing taken away. Doing it exactly as I do it. So, again, let me know what you think about this style of video in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed today's video, leave a like. It really does help out the channel. Also, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. I release videos like this all the time. Anyway, that's everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'm going to catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now. So I got your attention for another quick second. Can I just ask to leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Now, if you really want to be generous today and you really like today's video and what I do, you want to support me as a creator, then feel free to leave me a super chat message. And this also allows anything that you write on there to be seen on the actual comment section, nice and big and colourful, so I'll be able to see it straight away. So if you do go down that route today, I want to say a massive thank you. And I want to say a massive thank you to absolutely everybody for the continued. Massive thanks to my Patreons. As you can see, their glorious names on the Patreon wall. You there, you want to show off which faction is best? Well, now you can with exclusive stickers you'll only find over on my Patreon. Grab yourself a Gek Nation Corvex or Viking Nation sticker. Slap it on your desk, slap it on your PC, even slap it on the bumper of your car and let the whole world know that you love stickers. So what are you waiting for? Link in the video description.